Hey guys, Allie with iMore here, and today we're going to take a look at the Belkin Slim Style keyboard case for iPad Air. Okay, so I've got my iPad Air loaded into the Belkin Slim Style keyboard case. First off, this case retails for $79. It's one of the cheaper options we've looked at. It comes in black and I believe a bunch of other two-toned colors, red, white, I believe red, black, blue, white, purple, white, stuff like that. So first off, let's take a look at the exterior hardware. You've got a cutout for your camera hole. It is off-centered, I noticed. I'm not sure if that's because Belkin didn't want to go too close to the edge in fear of that tearing. I'm not sure. Coming up here, you do have access to all of your ports all the way around the iPad. So there's your headphone jack, your power button. Off to the side, there's your volume controls, SIM tray if you've got a LTE iPad. And then down here at the bottom, your lightning port. The port to actually charge the keyboard case is somewhat recessed inside here, if you can see that. This results in you having to kind of fiddle to get it in there unless you open the case, plug it in, and then close it again. Not a huge deal, but minor annoyance. The way this case stands up is you pretty much fold this flap up. And this is my first issue with the construction of this case. Over time, I can see this bending, tearing, becoming not so strong. I can kind of already see that happening, and I've only had this case for about a couple weeks. So again, same issue up here. The iPad Air is held in with nothing but elastic. So I'll show you right here. I see this stretching over time and not holding the iPad Air in there that great. Again, this is a cheaper case, but the build quality is actually really disappointing. So turning this around, how you would use this again is you prop it up. And looking at this from the front, I don't know if you can tell or not, it doesn't sit straight as it is. It actually seems like it angles down this way. So I don't know if you can pick it up in the camera, but it definitely doesn't sit 100% straight to begin with. Maybe it's just this unit, I'm not sure. So moving on to the actual keyboard, this is where I actually take most of my issue. So I'll preface this by saying that I did write this entire review on this keyboard. I was completely and utterly frustrated during and once I was done. I will tell you why that is and the one key that caused that. I'm going to start by saying whoever at Belkin thought that it was a good idea to move the semicolon colon key down here instead of next to the apostrophe key, I'm silently cursing you. This is the worst decision I've ever seen made on an iPad keyboard case. What this does is every time I go to type an apostrophe or comma, or not a comma, parentheses. What am I talking about? Every time I go to type quotes or an apostrophe, I keep hitting enter. This is really frustrating and really annoying. And on top of that, since the keys are smaller, every time I go to hit delete, I keep hitting pair. So I would have rather seen Belkin, instead of taking this whole top row for dedicated function keys, put them down here like other keyboard cases do, make the keys a little bit bigger, and find a way to put this key back where it was. I'm not quite sure how this got out of testing okay, but this is a big issue, and I don't see how anyone can type on this comfortably. If you're not typing a lot of apostrophes, I guess, but I don't know anyone that doesn't type more than a couple sentences without needing to. So overall, I don't know. I just take a lot of issue with this keyboard, and I can't see for a $20 difference, which most of the other keyboard cases we've looked at from Zag and Logitech, they retail for around $100, which is only about $20 more expensive, and for $20 you're going to save yourself a big headache. I will go ahead and do a typing test on this keyboard. Again, the app that I have doesn't really throw in apostrophes a lot, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So, told. Okay, so I don't know if you've been following along with the rest of our keyboard reviews, But on this keyboard, it looks like I got 16 words correct, 3 words incorrect, for a total of 58 words per minute. Typically on these cases, I type around 70 some words per minute. I think on one of them, I don't remember which one, I think I had over 80. So for me, this is pretty slow. I take issues with it, and these didn't even have any apostrophes in it, and I know if that were the case, it would have been a lot worse. So again, I can't really think of a reason to recommend this case over another one. If you guys can think of one, let me know in the comments. If you picked something else, let me know that too. We've got more keyboard reviews coming your way, so watch for that. And if you haven't checked out our other ones, make sure you click through to the regular article and check those out as well. One last thing, I lied. I forgot. There's also no sleeper magnet. So it doesn't matter how many times you close this case, your iPad will not go to sleep. You have to do it manually. It's a sad iPad. Again, leave comments, let us know your thoughts and what you're using. Thanks, guys.